You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as GTA Heat Check, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and check out GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports.
Hello everyone, it's Slatter.
Sorry.
Welcome to another edition of GTA Heat Check, brought to you by GTA Sports Network. Make sure you follow GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel GTA Sports, and don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Tom, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm doing good. Before we get started, if you want this shirt right here, the Elements shirt, make sure you check out New Age Elements and NAElements.net. You know, they've been one of our sponsors since the beginning. I just be forgetting to plug them in, but y'all be hearing the commercials. They in the commercials. But NAElements.net. Check it out. You know, that's where we get the GTA gear, my Heat Check gear, all that stuff is there. So check it out. We are officially out of the regular season of 2021-22 NBA. No, well, the teams that are playing now, do we really care? Let's be honest. Do we really? Do we? I mean, the Clippers maybe.
A little bit.
But
Brooklyn.
What? What?
They were a championship contender.
What?
You got KD.
You know how I feel about Brooklyn.
I know. I'm just saying.
Brooklyn got a few issues they need to resolve. First and foremost, KD need to tell Bruce Brown, shut the hell up. You can't be going on pressers talking about, our game plan is we going to go after and attack Horford and Tice because Robert Williams is out. That ain't something you say in a presser.
Not Robert. Al Horford is a veteran in the NBA.
And he's one of the, top 3 in blocks, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is he?
He's up there.
I mean, I just wouldn't count him out because he's a 12-year-old.
He's a veteran.
At least
he knows how to play playoff basketball.
Exactly.
When the game slows down,
he plays better with Boston anyway.
Question: who benefits the most when the game slows down?
Right.
Veterans.
And he can shoot on top of it.
And he can shoot.
So he can bring it out.
Man, if it wasn't for age, he's better than Robert Williams anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
And
I like Robert Williams.
He's good. He fits Boston's system.
Al Horford and Daniel Tice were better when they were with Boston, so
why would you
say anything?
KD first thing he said was, "Hey man,
I know they can't talk.
Oh no.
What center they got?
What defense do they have? Let's talk about that.
Exactly.
What KD did last night with the Cavaliers is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
He's supposed to do that.
Yeah, but that ain't something he does night in and night out.
Exactly. They supposed to against Cleveland without Jarrett Allen.
But put
Jarrett Allen on there.
What I saw last night.
They're not doing with Jarrett Allen on there.
What I saw last night, you're right. And what I saw that takes into account too, because when you got Lauri Markkanen versus Jarrett Allen, you can do that on Lauri Markkanen.
Mm-hmm.
Who he gonna guard?
Exactly.
He's a shooter.
Exactly.
Not a defender.
He's basically Porzingis.
But when you look at the Brooklyn Nets as constructed, they don't have a true voice in their coach that they listen to. Be honest. You can do that kind of lackluster defense on the Cavaliers, but put them up against a top team in the West or a top team in the East.
Exactly.
And what's going to happen?
And Garland, I don't know, 35.
Oh, let's not sleep on Darius Garland.
Exactly. Because speaking of deep, Kyrie ain't got no defense.
No, he never has. Never.
Exactly. Garland had 35, and I almost brought him back to win.
I heard they played like a young team the first half, and then they came out of halftime swinging.
But they was getting smacked.
That's what I heard.
It was down almost 20.
I heard they brought it all the way back though.
Yeah, it was like 40-24 or something like that at first quarter, and they only scored like 8 points in the second quarter. Brooklyn did, and then Cleveland came all the way back.
I don't like the fact that Brooklyn has gone this whole season, got James Harden the year before, lost James Harden this year, and their defensive rating didn't improve.
You know, they got a losing record at home.
No Kyrie.
Well, now a winning record, but it was a losing. It's a 500 record. They 21-21 at home.
They're a 500 team when the pieces aren't all there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you look at the defense, if you add it, here's how I would when I say a 500 team, I wouldn't even talk about just for wins and losses. Let's break it down a little deeper.
Yeah.
If you got a team that's as lethal and can give you 140 points a game on the offense, so we'll say a top 3 offense in the league. But then you have a low 3, bottom 3 defense. That sounds like a 500 team to me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So you can shoot the lights out, but your other team is scoring right there with you. You're going bucket for bucket, quarter to quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You relying on athleticism to get you through games versus skill set
Yeah, basically.
and IQ. Yeah, you getting good shots, but what I noticed last night from the highlights, Kyrie played way too much ISO, dribbled the air all the way out the ball.
Does he not play ISO?
Well, I know that, but there was multiple times KD was open for a shot and there was no ball movement. He stops the ball.
But absolutely.
That's a problem
Because,
in the playoffs.
Well, he was hot.
I get
So
it.
he didn't miss. So
I get it. So KD let him be him. But KD had to step up the fourth quarter because he saw the game slipping
they
away.
came back.
He saw the game slipping away and had to do what you, like we said, had to play defense.
And now they got a problem.
Oh, yeah, a whole problem.
Because now they got to go to Boston. And Kyrie's not having the same game he's had.
No, Kyrie don't play well in Boston.
Exactly.
Something about the Bulls, I think it gets to him. He
Oh,
might not admit it, but
absolutely. And you're going to have, I don't know, Marcus Smart on him the whole game.
Defensive player of the year candidate.
Basically.
He
Exactly.
might win it.
He might win it.
Because
They said
Rudy,
he was the
Rudy basically had the same numbers. Marcus Smart went off this year.
They said him or Thibault could get it.
I think that might because of the COVID situation.
Yeah.
They're gonna find a way to cheat him out of it.
And
He'll
then
probably be a
Rudy-
runner-up.
And yeah, they had talked to
Rudy had 3 times in a row.
Exactly. They talked to him last week on his
So I'm
TV.
like,
He's like, they can't count yes, they can.
They can't count what?
Him getting it 3 times already against him.
Yes, they can.
You
Because if
know,
that's the case, Harden would have had multiple MVPs.
Exactly.
And Giannis would have got one sooner.
Exactly. And Harden only got one.
But some people make an argument that he can have 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think he could have got it. It was the year that Westbrook had that average triple.
And then they made a big thing about him and Giannis when Giannis got his first one. So
because James Harden was averaging 30. 39
speaking of Harden,
and 8.
can we? Side note, since we're in the East,
Yeah.
did you realize that this season James Harden hadn't had a 40-point game all season?
Dang. No, I did not realize that.
You brought it up because he averaged 30, 35 in Houston
Yeah.
per game.
I think he hit.
He hasn't hit a 40-point game all season.
Hey, what's the
He might have had like a high 20, like 25.
Nah, he had in Philly he had like 34, 35 one
But
game.
he ain't hit 40 all season.
Yeah, I don't know what he did in Brooklyn.
No, they said all season. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't know what his high was in Brooklyn.
it was lower than that. It
I'm trying to think of a game by itself.
might have been 22,
He
maybe.
probably got about 28. Probably was his high.
Maybe.
By itself.
Might
If him out there by himself.
Might have been in a loss, too.
Yeah, it might have been him out there by himself, probably.
So, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, is it say he's on a decline?
I mean, he's on the other side of his
prime.
other side of his prime. A lot of people would say probably next year will be the end of it. But he don't have to be in his prime when you got Joel Embiid.
Well, how much longer? Because y'all playing him at a level that I don't know if he can sustain. 40 and 17? I don't know, bro.
Because anybody stop him.
I mean, health, father time, big body,
Well, yeah.
brittle bones. I don't know.
Yeah, Embiid's
Like,
prime is he got a small prime.
smaller window.
Yeah, he got 4 years. That's it.
You said he got like 2 more after this one, right?
This year and next year, and he was already in his prime last year. So that's 3 right there.
Now, will he get the MVP this year?
I think he does.
He deserves. I said even KD said he should get it.
I think he should get it. I see why he would say.
But they're making the case for Joker because of the numbers he hit.
The numbers
It
and
was 2,000,
and not the same
1,500,
pieces.
and 700.
Yeah, and not the same pieces.
In a season.
But the difference is-
Without a team.
Right. The difference is
They got a better record.
they got
Philly got a better record.
record,
Yeah.
and he didn't really slide when he got James Harden.
No, he if anything, he sustained
He
it.
elevated it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Harden pretty much played the number 2 position.
Yeah, that's the only reason I would say, because he was already the number 1 option.
Right.
He's still the number 1 option.
No, he's still no one option.
In my opinion.
Because Harden ain't really, the last few games of the season, Harden was getting like 12, 15, 17. Like, he wasn't really hitting like that for real. He was
he wasn't.
doing, like, his assist numbers was good, like 14. He's averaging like 14 assists a game.
Yeah, so Harden's going to need at least, he got average 25.
25 and 14
25 and 12 and 7.
to win the championship. Those championship numbers.
Yeah. And I'm going to get 30 from Embiid, yeah. If I get 30 and 14 from Embiid, that should be championship.
Because Thibault, you already know the first matchup, he's going to miss those Toronto games.
And then for them to beat Toronto, he needs to average 25.
So what does Embiid got to average if Thibault's out for those
He's
Toronto
averaging
games?
His normal 30. He needs Harden to step up. Could be Maxey or Tobias. Tobias ain't been the same.
Nah, and he won't be. They're going to trade him.
Tobias, he'll get you 1. He showed up for 1 game.
He probably gone after this season. I think it's time to move Tobias' contract.
That's a tough contract to move.
It's not as bad as Westbrook's, but it's up there.
Well, yeah, it's not as bad. Well, because he's still efficient.
You can still move him.
Yeah, Tobias is still efficient.
There are teams that can use him.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a serviceable role player.
Yeah, the problem is, am I going to get what I want in return?
Go to a trash team that got the money, like New York or Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
Make an offer.
Am I going to get what I want in return?
Depends on what you want, though.
Exactly.
Because with that kind of contract, you could almost make a case to get De'Aaron Fox out of Sacramento and take someone to Philly. I'm not saying he fit there because of Maxey.
He ain't going to fit there because of Maxey and Harden.
Yeah, so that might not be
That
a good
wouldn't
look.
work.
But New York will work.
New York could work.
They have the money.
The Pacers could work.
I don't know. The Pacers already made deals.
No,
You
you
know,
do Buddy Game.
Where Buddy Hill going?
Philly.
So Buddy Hill for Tobias? And Tobias in Indiana?
If them the main two, yeah, I could work that.
Like, straight up?
I mean, you can throw some other goofs in there, but yeah.
Let's not get too far away from the playoff conference because we talk trade talk all day long.
We could.
Especially it's the off season now. We'll get to that later. That's the Western Conference. We'll sit that later. We in the East right now.
Wow.
All right, you already know what I'm finna get into, but I'll save it. I'll save it. So, since the last time we were on, we've been going about a week or so, making some change, maybe two. Miami, of course, got the number 1 seed, so they got a bye week. They're waiting for the winner of the play-in tournament.
Yeah, they don't play till what, Sunday?
Yeah, they ain't got nothing going on. So, meanwhile, we're talking about Philly. Philly finished their season 51-31. Not bad. They got the number 4. They're going up against Toronto. As we mentioned, Thibault did not get his second Pfizer shot, so he will miss the Toronto games.
But the dummy.
Took the first shot, didn't take the second one.
The first one and not the second.
Either you in or you out. Now,
Right.
of course, on this show, as you know, we've talked about this on numerous episodes. Tone got a vaccination because he felt the need to.
Right.
And there's nothing against that. No judgment.
Yeah.
No. I didn't get it because I didn't fucking need it. And knock on wood, I'll be fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But to get a shot and then not get the second one,
That's what's time.
you can't justify that. Like I can't make that make sense.
Right. They were like, you getting the shot and not getting the second one. What's the point?
You get the second one. You already got the first one.
Exactly.
Finish it off.
Sorry, my body
Yeah,
down.
just finish it. Especially if you're getting paid millions of dollars to play a game and the championship's on the line. You're hurting your team. You're the best defender on the team. The best 3-and-D they got.
He's number 1. He's first team defense.
He's the best defender that Philly has.
He's first team defense the last
Next to
3
Embiid.
Yeah, exactly. But Embiid not even first team defense.
And you what, second team?
Yeah, he's second team because they put Giannis on there.
So, I honestly think I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. People have been disrespecting Toronto all season. Siakam didn't make an All-Star team, but had All-Star numbers.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I know he did.
But you know why he
got
didn't make it
people
though? Because of
Van Vliet.
right, and
You're not
because-
getting too much.
look at Siakam's position.
Yeah.
He's a power forward in the East.
Mhm.
Giannis, Embiid, Tatum, Brown. I can name names all day.
Damn.
KD. Like, you got so many power forwards in the East that are good. They're like marquee names. You're not going to get those votes.
Nah.
Who got a Siakam jersey?
Right.
No disrespect to his talent.
Nah.
He's just not that dude. Like, he putting up the numbers, though. Quietly.
Right.
But nobody cares. You don't have a name that, like a household name.
The only thing that works in Philly's favor is they small guards.
Maxey, Milton.
No, Fred Van Vliet and Gary Trent are
Oh,
small.
you talking about Toronto's guards?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
James Harden, because James Harden's 6'5".
And then Maxey's what, 6'6"?
Yeah, something like
7?
that. Yeah,
He got a couple inches on Harden, I
there,
think.
too. Yeah, Milton's right there.
Yeah.
He's like 6'4". He's the smallest.
Everybody's over 6 foot, and then Fred is 6 foot. They be nice with that.
They give him. They say 6'1". They being real nice.
He's really 6, even 5'11".
Yeah, I mean Gary Trent is like 6'3", but he's just a shooter.
He another Kyrie.
Yeah, exactly. He's just a shooter.
He shoot the lights out though.
All he do is shoot threes. So that's all Gary Trent do
catch
is
and shoot. Does he shoot up the dribble good, or is he just a catch and shoot?
Oh, he can. Nah, yeah,
He creates his own shot.
yeah, a little bit.
Well, height probably plays
Yeah,
part in it
exactly.
too, though.
That's the only thing, and they ain't got nobody stopping Embiid. I know Siakam, he ain't stopping Embiid.
Nah, I ain't say all that. He gonna foul that man every time. And the problem is, Embiid shoots over 85% from the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he's not a 90. Is he not a 90 this year?
He like 87.
He's right there,
Yeah.
knocking on 90. He
Yeah,
don't miss. He don't miss
He
like
missed
that.
one.
Maxey don't really miss either.
No, Maxey 92. Harden 95.
He got some of the best free throw shooters. Danny
The
Green.
problem is,
What's up?
They only running 8 people, 7.
So what?
They only run 7 players. With Maxey out, with Thibault out, they're going to run 7 players. Or 8.
That means everybody got to play 40 minutes plus.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have Milton and Korkmaz.
Would you, as a Harden fan,
That's what I'm saying.
would you be concerned for the hamstring? I'm just because of minutes. Is that a concern? Is that still a concern?
A little bit, but I will have.
Because this is the first round.
Right. I will have Milton and I will have Korkmaz, them his backups.
Okay.
Him and Maxey's backups.
How does Doc manage the minutes? How many minutes do you play Harden? 30?
Yeah, I play at least 35.
35?
30, 35.
Some games might be 40.
Yeah. Not in the first round, maybe.
Try not to.
If Philly win both games at home, that helps.
That helps a lot.
Then I could maximize it down to about 30.
Got you.
And they got to get one in Toronto.
Okay.